Yes, sir. We're going live on YouTube. I'm just going to do a quick ad hoc, unplanned live, no thumbnail, no description. I'll fix all of that later. But just made it back, and here it is, brand new in the BizOx. We're going to go ahead and open it and set it up. I did my traditional upgrade, gave them the old phone, and then what I in theory, what the main reason why I want to do this and show it live is because it happened a little different. Like I didn't set up in the store just because of timing or whatever. But in theory, when you set this up, you should be able to have your master account end up on your eSIM. And there's a reason why I do that. I do travel. I travel internationally. So I always like my master account, in my case, AT&T, Viget Marcus, Viget. I always like to put my master account on the eSIM, meaning the electronic SIM inside the body, for the simple reason that when you travel, you can like go to the convenience store, sometimes at the airport, whatever, pick up a SIM, slap it in the empty socket, and it's good to go. So that's what I'm hoping it works. They said they fixed the process to make it easier. In the past, what I've had to do was put in the SIM, set it up, then make an appointment at the AT&T store, go in and have them transfer. So we're going to find out. Let's do this real quick. I'm just letting everybody in the LGL family know that we are live, but here it is, brand new. I got Sierra Blue because, whatevs. Anyway, let's unbox this baby. I love the simple blue tab pull. Makes life easier. We're just going to pull the blue tab. What I should have done is set up my overhead camera before I did this, but I didn't. So pull the blue tab, drop it over there. There's actually two blue tabs this go around, and the tabs are green, Doc. There you go. So let's open the box. Ooh, dang. That's pretty. Oh, it's going to suck because I don't want my hands to be like, all whatevs. Come on, JD. Why you waiting? Why are you waiting? He been waiting and debating for oh so long, just starving like Marvin for a Cool J song. Anyway, let's get it out the box. I like try to dry the hands off first. All right, so this is my favorite part of iPhone setup. It's cool. This time they put little markings on here to let you know where the mute switch is. And I don't know, can you guys see that? Yeah, there's little markings. It tells you where the mute and the up and down volume and the power. So just go like, here it is. Here it is. You guys ready? Drums, please. Oh, the most. I'm detecting a hint of raspberry, a little black currant and periwinkle. 2021 is a good year. That is the most satisfying part of any Apple product is pulling the plastic. Okay, let's go ahead and wake it up. Wake up, Maggie. I think I got something to say to you. Oh, I see. Maggie don't want to wake up. Hold the button just a taste longer. There it is. Dang. First thing I noticed, without any thought whatsoever, I can feel the extra 20 grams. This is with no case, no nada. I can feel the extra 20 grams. Now, this doesn't quite fit, but I don't want to finger it all up. So I'm going to go ahead and like half place it in this case. Oh, you can't even place it in the case. It's way too tight. Like, yeah, I'm just putting it there for a second. Anyway, so it's saying to me, hola. It did say konnichiwa right before this. So somehow it knows that I do Japanese and Spanish. Anyway, let's wake it up. Press English. And then United States. And then it says, do you want a quick start? Now, this is funny. If I did this in the store, that should have worked because I would have placed them together. It would have done the copy. I don't have that capability because I gave the other one away already. So I'm just going to press set up manually, select the Wi-Fi over here, get it to the right Wi-Fi. Now, if anything goes wrong, it's going to be funny because my boy Brady helped me out and he was teaching some new kid how to do everything. So hopefully the new kid didn't screw up my account. We're going to see. Right now it's just doing some regulatory checks. It says it may take a few moments to activate the phone. There it is. It's activating, then back to Vegas. Okay, while we're doing this, just in case, what I ought to do is make a little bar. Okay, that's odd. My phone does weird stuff sometimes. I mean, my computer is really messing me up. All right, I'm just going to copy that and then paste this over here. All right, cool. I'm just have this little bar ready just in case we got to cover something. Anyway, data and privacy is up. I press. It wants to do my Face ID. Took off the hat on the first one and then go okay. So set up your Face ID. Position your face. First scan complete. All right, Face ID is set up. I'll set up my mask part later. You know the mask part is dope, right? You like scan it, half mask on, half mask off. It figures it out. It's pretty dope. Put my passcode. Okay, passcode is complete. And let it think. All right, now it says, what do you want to do? Restore from iCloud Backup, like make it a brand new phone, restore from Mac or PC, blase, blase, blah. I'm going to go ahead and say restore from iCloud Backup. The first day I get the phone, this is what I'm going to tell you. Pay attention. This is a little bit bravery, but pay attention. What I normally do on the first day is restore it from iCloud Backup, make sure everything is working. Normally what I do right after that is completely erase the phone and set it up as brand new, only bring in what I need. The reason why I do iCloud Backup on the first day, all the servers are going to be getting hammered for about a week because everybody's getting phones. So in the beginning, it's just safer to pull the info from the server and do it later. I did make an iMazing cable backup, so I could just plug the cable in and let iMazing put the old phone back. It's identical twins, exact backup, but in my particular case, I'd rather just do it from the iCloud Backup. So let's go. Let's pop in the email address. The hardest part about this is going to be for me, my iCloud password is ignorant. Like it is extremely long on purpose for sanitized for that protection. So it's going to take my slow typing butt forever to get it popped in there. It just is what it is. But I make it that kind of crazy on purpose. Normally, ooh, check this out. There's an ability to scan text. We're going to try something. Oh, haha. Let's watch. I'm going to open up my 1Password. You guys ain't going to see this because I'm not going to let you. But I'll tell you if it worked. You're just going to have to trust me. So I'm going to open up 1Password. I'm going to get my entry for my Apple ID. And in 1Password, one of the things says show large type. Okay, so now I can bring this up, line it up to this, and then say insert. Oh, I scanned my 1Password with my phone. I'm going to press next and see if it took it. Oh, come on, girl. Oh, nope, it didn't take it exactly correct. Okay, so what I'll do is try something safer. And it's just because maybe 1Password put it in this funny looking thing. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to copy and paste this to somewhere more clean. 1Password, it does, it makes it harder to see on purpose for your protection anyway. So I'm going to go into Notes app real quick. And then I'm going to paste it in here where it's nice and big. And then I'm going to hit the plus sign. Now, most of you guys would probably type your password faster than this. My password is silly. I mean, absolutely silly, but I did it on purpose because that's how you make it safe. Okay, so let me get rid of all of this other stuff. I don't want it to be that crazy. So let's copy that, make a new note, paste the new note. Okay, that should be clean enough. Okay, it don't like that. I'll type it in the hard way. It's going to take me a second. Give me a minute. You guys can talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back to make trouble. It was worth the test. The funny part is while you're doing this, you know, normally they have the thing where you can show password to make sure you're typing it right. This doesn't do that. Damn doc. What you should do is before you install an iPhone, make the password simpler and then come back. Okay, that worked. Verification code is coming through right now. Let me pop that in. Verification code has been verified. Terms and conditions. No, I put it there in case I needed to show something on the phone, Miss Eileen, that's gonna that I need to cover. Right now, it's just doing one of these. Well, why did I make that so big? I'll leave that up in the corner just in case. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should turn that off in case YouTube says, "Oh, what is he doing?" Anyway, let me check on y'all. Marcus is excited for the setting up of the phone. Oh, boom. Why? How can you do that, Monty? How can you wait? What? I even lost my mind. I was like, no, I gotta do it right now. Oh yes, always pro. I don't mess around with them little bitty phones for people with small fingers. I got big hands. So let's see. Marcus is here. What's the CP? I'm curious. Oh, 13 Pro Max, 512. I didn't get the 1 terabyte because I have a 1 terabyte iPad. Come on, JD. You got to hurry up. Yeah, unfortunately, they don't make this model in purple, and I don't do basic phones. Okay, it's still thinking. All right, it says, which backup do I want to pull in? I can pull up today's backup. Boom, at 12:44 p.m. And then I want to back up everything. So it asks, do you want to bring in your apps and data, your settings, and then your connections, meaning like Apple Watch and everything? So I'm going to go ahead and say yes. So the cool thing about the way they set it up now is it will cover your passwords, your, all your credit cards, like everything. That all comes in, which is dope. It makes life a heck of a lot easier. So like it's adding the Apple Card right now. Before, you used to have to, every time you got a phone or you wiped out your phone, you had to come in and put all of this stuff in, and it was irritating. Also, notably on the new setup, you have the ability to customize things. So maybe you can ignore what I said in the beginning about setting it up as a new phone. Oh, cell phone. Got it. Sorry. Maraming salamat po. So what you can do now is you can actually go in and say what you want to add versus what you don't want to add, and it will make your life a little bit easier. Oh, it's Lala. Hey, Lala. ¿Cómo estás? All right. Sorry, it's asking me for security numbers on the back of my cards. I used to memorize these. I realized when I stopped memorizing it, I stopped buying unnecessary crap. When you had all your credit card numbers memorized, you buy more stuff. So if you don't memorize it, you won't buy as much stuff. I know it sounds crazy, but it works. Okay, it is thinking. Okay, this other card over here. Come on now. What? I think the thing that I am the most interested in is playing with the cinematic modes on the cameras. I think that is what's going to like keep me up all night for the first couple of days. Anyway, what else is in this box? They did slim the box down. You notice the phone is not wrapped in plastic. There is a lightning to USB-C connector cable in there. And then it comes with the old SIM card puncher outer thingy. Hands like that. And it comes with Apple sticker. So that's basically it. No, of course, no power bricks, no cables, whatever. I don't care. I got tons of power bricks. I do find it funny that like the internet melted last year when Apple didn't include the power brick, knowing good and damn well everybody has tons of them. And nobody uses the native ones ever. So I did find that funny, but whenever Apple does anything, they put them in there. Oh, what a waste of money. You're ruining the environment. Why put them in there? Nobody uses them. They take it out and it's like, oh, what are you doing? Why is it in there? I need it. Put it back. So Apple can't win for losing. Is what it is. It happens. Okay, I'll add this card later because that one never works. And I'll add this card later. Come on, get past these cards. Add this card later. My Suica balance next. Suica card is how you use the train in Japan. I love this. It's thinking. It's thinking. Yeah, I didn't stick it all the way in this case because it's not the right case. I do have the new case already. It's just upstairs. I didn't bring it down here just yet. But I guess it does kind of fit. I don't see like anything is misaligned or whatever, but I don't want to push it all the way in and not be able to get it out because it's tight. Anyway, Express Transit card. Yes, that's it. Yeah, right? Isn't that the bomb? You just roll up to the train and then you just boop and they let you in the train. I love it. I wish more cities would just adopt trains. Okay, now it says restoring from iCloud. Normally what happens is that it'll go short. You won't have the really, really long intro. It'll grab the basic stuff and then it'll be on and you're able to go and use it. In the background, it will go get all the other apps and things like that. One thing that you can do to make it faster, though, if possible, put the cable in his butt because it won't be trying to mitigate battery at the same time as doing all the things. So I'm going to go ahead and trust this computer. Yes. And then it says pairing is successful. Sorry, iMazing just popped up right when I did that. So I'm going to go ahead and give this an opportunity to do some spiraling and thinking. And then hopefully once it's done spiraling and thinking, we get to play. So let's see. How many of you Ken folks got yourselves phones? And, oh, Rafi, I see you got your phone. What did you got? A Pro? Oh, the low light is what? Okay. See, I really wanted it for the macro. I mean, it sounds silly, but that was my number one stunner. And I get a new phone every time. Like, I don't like the experience of the battery 18 months in. I did it one time and one time only, and I swear to God, I'll never do it again because I use my phone like a boss all day, every day, putting in work. On about the 18th month, that battery starts to get on my nerves. And some people can cool with it, like they keep their phone 5-6 years, whatever. They don't use the phone the way we use the phone. If you got a 4-year-old phone and your battery still doesn't piss you off, you're not using your phone. You probably should be. Yeah. You know, I know Apple really probably wanted to go Lightning this go round, but because of us here in the US, too many people will lose their senses if it went all the way like that. Damn. Ooh, damn. That hurt. I just ripped the end of my nail down into the bed because I can't get the stupid wallet out. I don't want to rip the box, but it's not coming out. There it is. Oi, that hurt. Ow, mama. This is the second time trying this. I'm hoping on a new phone it's stronger. The first time I gave it back because it won't strong enough. But, oh. I don't know. I just kind of like it. Hopefully on a new phone it's a little bit stronger. You just push this little card out. Yeah, see, I mean, I kind of like this. Ooh, keep this card. It comes in handy. Maybe Paul Duncan will get that joke. He's from the 70s. All right, let's keep this off to the side. We shall see. This is the case color I got this time, too. I bought the dark brown the last time, and it didn't patina as well as I wanted. So I got the light brown this time, hoping that it will patina better. That when you get that good patina on a leather case, oh, so much better. If you're going to curse in front of your sentence. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah. Anyway, back to Kim's point, because Kim brings up a very valid point. I'm pretty sure Apple wants to hurry up and get to the C's, but we got so many people that will lose their cojones if we go to take out the lightning cable because of so many cars that came with like built-in lightning adapters and things like that. Like even when we first went to lightning from 30 pin, it was a mess. My Beamer was still on 30 pin for like a year and a half after Apple switched to lightning. And then they finally got their bless up. I wanted to go to C because of one reason, Kim, and you're going to laugh, but it's a good reason. This is my Healy deck, right? A Healy deck basically has a USB connector. You connect it to the bottom of your phone, and that way when you play lossless music from Apple Music or Amazon HD or Spotify or Tidal or whoever you got, you can play the lossless music. And if you still have good music ears, this makes your music sound incredible. if it freaking Paul. All right, Ruffy. Oh, you guys are killing me. I hope I get to keep this little signature hello thing. Like, I really, really like it. Evie, what part are you on? Because mine is still estimating time from the cloud. I thought it would be quicker because I just want to play with the camera. So I'm kind of just in here goofing at the moment. But if I can goof with 20 of my homies at the same time, hey, that's where it's at. Evie, if you're setting up your phone, why don't you just dial in? You know what I'm saying? You here. I'm here. I'm here. Let's try this. Does this work? Oh, I got decent headphones. I have my These are freaking delicious. Evie, I have one link and one link only, and everybody in the chat knows what it is. Everybody, including you. Somebody want to tell Evie what the link is? Oh, dude, these are gorgeous. These are super gorgeous. And these sound incredible. Wait, what am I being tossed on Slack for, Paul? Look. Boom. These are super dope. Super dope. Oh, God. Thank you, Rob. I was just about to type it, but it's simple. I make it so that no one ever can forget it, and I never change it. It's going to be that forever. Oh, God, I love these headphones. These headphones are glorious. Glorious. Okay, now Paul is saying I'm being tossed around on Slack, so let me investigate. I'm going to, all right. Oh, yeah. Dude, that wasn't me. That was YouTube for sure. Glenn's checking it out to make sure that I'm not crazy, but I know for a fact that wasn't me. I had everything set as normal. Dang it, I can't even type. Hold on. See, Paul, you get me in trouble. Okay, is it just me, or does or did the way Apple macOS, that's a better English, the way macOS handles the red line, it's not the same. Right? Before, like when you would get a red line, you'd right click on it and it'd give you a couple suggestions and you roll. Now it seems like it doesn't do that properly anymore. Maybe I have to check to see if it's downloaded properly. Hey, Ruth, since you're here. Yeah. How'd you know, Paul? Glenn had a question. That was exactly right. If not, okay, wait. Hold on, Glenn. Come on. Let me see. Dang it. All right, I'll just do it this way. There you go. There's Yvonne. Yvonne, Yvonne, Yvonne. Yvonne, 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 Yvonne. I had to say that 100 times because I only ever say Evie.
Let me change my settings
Shebang.
again. I had to restart.
Okay, you're not Diana, so let me fix this.
Why sound?
And then I'm not even going to attempt to spell your last name. Boom.
There we
there.
go.
Okay, bam. Now I put my headphones on and we call it a day. And then I'll send her the title. Ooh, San Francisco Giants.
That was the T-shirt that was closest to me.
No, I like the Giants back in the Barry Bonds days. Ooh, you did not just do that, Doc.
Are you breaking things?
Yeah, you know how we do. Man, come on, phone. Hurry up. The only thing, oh my God.
It's just like it sounds. Yeah, we wish.
Look, it says like an hour. Just the only bad part, like I tried to beat everyone and get mine first, but I had to do demo this morning. Normally I get mine like the day you can walk in. So because of demo, I had to go in like 2 hours late, and now everybody's on the servers, and so it's going to be slow.
Now, what I ended up doing, because I'm leaving the Pixel and going for the iPhone, and I did the transfer, and it told me 4 hours, and I'm like, screw you. I'm setting her up as a virgin. Everything's synced either way, so it doesn't matter. I'm like, my pictures are backed up, my messages are backed up. It's like, no biggie. Doesn't matter. So I canceled that, and I just set her up as a virgin. But those speakers, yes.
Right? And this thing, I mean, the old one had good speakers. And I don't think people who say, oh, I like this phone better than that phone, whatever, they probably don't spend enough time with the other phone, because the things that kind of really matter, honestly, is how good the screen is, because you stare at it all the time. And I think the one thing that's going to mess people up with the 12 and 13, your 12 is fine as long as you don't see it next to a 13. When you see
it's always that way, isn't it?
When you see it side by side with a 13 and you see the refresh rate, how smooth it is, when you're doing some fast scrolling and it's not doing the like,
yep.
You'll be like, okay. And like maybe you only check your web browser once a week, no biggie. But like I live in my
once a week.
Hey, some folks is like that. Some folks haven't opened the browser on their phone the whole time they got it. They literally open it, they take pictures, Instagram and Facebook, and that's it. Like they don't use the browser. But you know, like if you use your phone like you're supposed to use your phone, I find it funny. Even like when people say, "Oh, I still got my iPhone 11 and it works great," or "I still got my iPhone 10 and it works great." I'm like, you probably don't even really need an iPhone because you don't use your phone. Because if you use your phone, 2 years old and you're pissed.
It was so funny. So we all know I switched to Mac, right? And I had given my Surface Book Pro. It was the first generation Surface Book. Loved the thing, but we know what speed is, right? We work on this stuff every single day. So I gave it to my stepdaughter, and she's like, "Oh my God, this thing is so fast, and you just saved my life." And she did her real estate license and everything, and I'm sitting here, and I'm like, and the funny thing she said is like, you know what? I keep bitching about electronics and technology, thinking the technology is the issue, but I just never upgrade anything. I'm like, girl, you might want to upgrade your stuff once in a while. Just once in a while. And I'm like, I'm getting to the point, I'm like, when the phone is 2 years old, I'm like, screw that. It's like, no, it's getting slow, it's getting buggy, and not doing this.
Melvin, they are Nanlite Pavo Tube 6C. I got mine from Sweetwater. You can get it from Amazon, wherever. PAVOTUBE 6C. Dang it, there's a freaking gnat in here. Man, who invented gnats and what was the mother point?
Look at that size difference, though.
Oh my God. That's what she said.
Size does matter, but there is such a thing as too big.
The phablet. When they came out with the phablet, that's what it was. Hey, thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate you. I am testing some super chatty things, so I got to do that. It's like a Chrysler 300 next to a Phantom. Yes. Yes, that is very, very true. Man, trust me, you remember that? Carrying around that big ass Motorola brick and then having I had the massive pager. You know the pager that was like this big that had 4 lines of text? Yo, that thing was beastly. And back then, when the way the pager worked, when you had the big guy, somebody called the number. A literal person would answer the phone. And you'd be like, oh, this is Paul Dixon. I would leave a message for Doc. And they go, okay, Paul Dixon, what do you want to say? Oh, I just wanted to tell him a happy iPhone 13 day. Okay, let me check your message. Happy iPhone 13 day. Is that correct? Yes, it is. Can you add an exclamation point? Yep, okay. And then that person would send you the message and it would come through to the pager. Like they literally had an actual person. So that's
back in the day. But we were cool with those pages.
Oh, you don't
Not
even
everybody had one. We were like, no.
That was in my urban pharmaceutical days.
What haven't you done?
All kids from the hood do urban pharmaceuticals. Evie, we have a wealth gap problem in this country. That's how we ate dinner. I'm gonna let Evie process urban pharmaceuticals for a bit.
Yeah, I just got that.
Joe, I got this from reporterstore.com. Man, I swear, half the stuff I type in, I should just have a shortcut key for this because I swear I have to type this one in once every couple of minutes. Like it's super common. Everyone asks. It comes from England.
Just get yourself a kid.co account or something. Just
I do.
Drop all the links everywhere.
I don't think reporterstore.com works in kid.co. Come on, dang it.
Then build a landing page and just plug in the links.
True story. That'll work. Anyway, let me press enter on that. I missed. Thank you, Paul. Paul got it. Paul got it. There you go. It comes from England, so it's going to take a minute to ship. But yes. It is small difference, Miss Felicia, but it's there. So the old phone was 0.3 thickness. This one is 0.366. But like right now, I kind of have a cattywampus in a 12 case. It does fit if I were to force it in there, but I'm not going to force it in there because I'm not going to be able to get it out.
How did you not order a new case yet?
I did. It's upstairs.
I had the case before I had my phone.
So did I. It's upstairs. My case is upstairs. I just didn't go get it, but it is absolutely upstairs. So, yes, there is a minor difference. If you were just looking at it blank, you wouldn't know the difference. If you sit them side by side, you can feel the difference. But mine was side by side for all of 2 minutes while they processed my order. So I didn't keep the other one in order to show you. Oh, they're in Amsterdam. Okay, Paul, we got to go to Reporter Store and visit them and then stop at the cafe and get some brownies.
Why did I know that was exactly what's going to happen?
We're going to Amsterdam, and then we can go to that room from Eurotrip where you had to say the Kleine Flügenhofen. The Kleine Flügenhofen? You never watched Eurotrip? You're
talking about der Kleine Flughafen?
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say?
That's what it said in the movie. I don't know how to say it. What does that mean anyway?
It's a small airport.
Oh. See, that's even funny because that had nothing to do with it. That's even hilarious.
I'm guessing. I'm literally just guessing.
No, that's the right.
You
that's
sound
exactly
like when
what.
I try to. Okay.
No, okay, that's exactly what they said. Here's why this is funny. In the scene in the movie, these little kids, they walked into one of the red light district place, and then the lady was a dominatrix, and so when she opened the wall and it had all of the clamps and everything, whatever, they're like, okay, if you need to get out, the safe word is Kleine Flügenhofen. And then they were like, what? She said Kleine Flügenhofen. But the guy who was getting beat by the dominatrix, he couldn't say it. So she was whooping his ass. And he couldn't say it. Come to find out, thanks to Evie, it's a real word. It wasn't just made up. I thought they were just making it up, but it's small airport.
From guessing what you were saying, it's Kleiner Flughafen, which means small airport.
Look, I've watched this movie so many times. It's not funny, so I know exactly that's what they say. So it's funny. Now it's hilarious that they just came up with probably like the hardest word for a non-native speaker to try to say. That's fun.
And it's something you wouldn't necessarily say in that situation.
No, that's not a good safe word. Like small airport, what the hell's that got to do with a safe word? Oh, Felicia, man, that mini, there's no way I could do it. I saw it in the store. That sucker is so tiny. My hands are way too huge for that. But I always wanted one because they look so cool. But there's no way I could do that. It's way too tiny. Oh
Yeah, and I'm
goodness.
like, I was wondering, with the size and everything, because I haven't had a huge phone in a while. But because I want to do my flight planning on it, rather than buying an iPad mini, I can do that at this size. Do my flight planning on the phone and not needing to buy an iPad mini just to do flight planning.
Yeah. Oh man, but see, one thing the mini would come in handy for you, they actually have a leg strap to put your flight manuals in the iPad.
So you can do the same with the phone too.
Oh yeah, you can see that good? I can't see that good. It's kind of crazy.
I still can wear contact lenses, so yeah.
Oh yeah, see, I can't. Paul,
That's
Paul,
why I said it.
I swear you. I remember you said you had a mini, and I was like, bro, there's no way. Only designers and hipsters have minis, but then you're a designer, so it makes sense. Yeah, that might be the last mini. That would be sad. That's crazy. But yeah, one of my friends, Evie, when he flies, he has a Beach 95, and he has this thing for his pants, and it has the iPad mini sits right there, so he can see VFR, IVR, whatever the heck that stuff is called.
IFR.
It's all on his leg, and so he can do everything from his leg.
Yeah, and that's
think
where
that's
for flight is only Apple. So to do the flight planning, there is no way of using Android because it's simply not available. And I'm like, right now, just in flight training, there is no reason to really get a mini. Once I'm flying regularly and it's more of a thing after training and I actually got my PPL, a whole different story. I'm like, yeah, I really get use out of the mini, then I might grab one then. But right now, I'm like,
Let me know when you get your
phone
full
will do.
license. I got some friends in South America we can go visit. Pay you
it'll
handsome-
be a while. I'm
I'll pay
still
you
a
handsomely.
baby.
I'm joking.
I'm still a baby. I'm barely 3 flight hours in.
Dude,
But
that's
you know,
so
you
cool,
know, you
though.
have the bug.
Yeah, I appreciate that you're doing it. Like, it's so cool. When I was a kid, I used to play Flight Simulator all the time, like the original Microsoft one. And then I got
Yep.
into some of the more higher end stuff. And then, like, I even built a Thundermaster setup with a nice computer, pedals, 2 joysticks, like the whole 9 yards. Like, I was really, really into it. Now I see what people are building with flight simulators, and it's nuts. When I switched to Mac full time, nothing good was really out there. There was a couple of stuff. There used to be a thing called X-Plane, was like one of the most incredible flight sims. I used to play that stuff. And then after going like full on Mac guy and not wanting to build PCs anymore, it was just nothing really out there for it. But now it seems like it's come full circle, and now you could do it with just about anything because Flight Simulator is cloud-based now, right?
I think so.
But yeah, it's super cool. But I have flown once, and it told me that I was scared of it. I ain't doing it no more. So
It is weird, I have to admit. So I've always loved flying, always. It's like the ultimate freedom. And when my ex took me out for the first time, little tiny RV, it's literally 2 seats and an engine, and that's it. And I look at this plane and I'm like, thank God he was not one of those easily offended pilots, because everybody else would have shot me, right? I look at this little tiny RV6 and I'm like, this is not a plane, this is a tuna can with an engine. It's a bunch of sheet metal, literally just this thin. There is not even a cover in the middle like you see on our big buses, right? It's all open. The RV6 are experimental, so they're home builds.
oh hell no.
So the first time I saw that, I was like, okay, but man, it is fun.
Oh yeah, there's no way I want to fly some like home build joint. So this is super crazy, and I guess my first flying experience was fun and horrible in the same breath, and I'll tell you why. So as you know, last Sunday was my birthday, so I'm September 12th, right? September 11th, a couple years before the famous September 11th, one of my clients who I had literally helped build one of these, flight simulator things so that he can get his hours because he was working to become a commercial pilot. So I helped him build a
Ooh,
flight
yeah, you
simulator,
need a lot of hours
and
for that.
X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Simulator had just got approved for certain tasks to be counted towards your study. So I helped him build this machine. He was so over the moon. He said, bro, I want to take you on a flight for your birthday. I have to deliver some packages to Kauai. If you want to come, let's go. And I was like, boom, I'm taking off that day. Let's go. So he called me up and he said, hey, I got to move it a day earlier. Can you change your schedule? So I asked my boss. My boss was like, yeah, take the whole next 3 days off. I'm like, shoots out of here. So instead of going on the 12th, we went on the 11th, right? So we're flying to Kauai now, and we landed at Princeville. All you had to do was this thing where you kind of just roll a little bit, call into the tower the whole time you're rolling. Mm-hmm. It says that you did a successful land, and then we take off and we're off again, right? We didn't have to do anything. And then we went to this other small place where we stopped, we got out, we dropped off the packages, we're flying back. Okay, this Beech 95 was twin cockpit. Right? So I'm sitting right there in the front. The Beech 95 is tiny. It's smaller than this room. Like, it's a small plane. So we're in the air. We go over.
It's a four-seater though, right?
Huh?
It's a four-seater though.
It's a four-seater, yeah. We had the boxes and stuff in the back. So on the way back, he's like, do you want to go and check out Waimea Valley and stuff? I was like, oh, yeah. So we fly into the valley, and it was, like, super cool. We dip down low. We're cutting in. It's gorgeous, having a good old time. And he's like, oh, do you want to fly? And I'm like, F yeah, come on. So because it's a dual cockpit, he did some stuff, and my little thing is here, and he says, okay, you're in control. So he's explaining to me. He's like, oh, pull this up, push this back, press this pedal, press this pedal. Everything is going great. We're having a good old time. We come out of the valley, and we're flying back to Oahu, right, main island. So as we're flying back, he's getting some stuff on the radio, and he's like, just keep it steady, follow this line, keep the indicator in between here and here, don't move too far off course. If it starts to go crazy or whatever, let me know. I got you. I'm like, all right, whatever. As we're coming out of the valley, this big wind hit. And it's like, the plane just kind of lifted. I thought it was me, but my hand was steady. And he was like, no, that wasn't you. That was a wind shear or some word like that. And I was like, what is that? So he looks up on the thing, and there's no iPad, there's no phones, you got to call this thing with the, 703 copy, what's going on? It's like, oh, we got a weather coming in. A weather? And he goes, dude, there's a hurricane warning for Kauai, Oahu, Big Island, Maui, Lanai. That's the whole state, dumbass. Okay, yeah. Because the person that's on the thing, they're not from Hawaii. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, so there's a hurricane warning for the islands or whatever. You guys should get back to Oahu, land, everything. So he's trying to talk to them. I'm coming out of the valley trying to come back home. So he just told me, go to this number. So I turned the plane towards that number. And it's heading, whatever. I don't know these words. So I'm flying. We're over the ocean. Freaking plane starts going off again. And this time when it picked me up, it pulled me back and it shot me up. So I was flying up backwards. And I was like, yo, like, what the hell is going on right now? And he's like, oh, we caught thermal?
An upwind.
Upwind. Okay. So
upwind,
I was
thermal.
like,
You get that hot air that's coming up. Yeah.
Yeah, bruh. Right there, my heart dropped down in the left testicle. And I was like, bruh, sorry. I'm like, all right, I don't know about you, but I can't fly. I can jump out of one of these planes, but I can't fly. I'm out of here. And he goes, no, trust me. It's just the weather. I'm like, whatever. So as we're flying back in, we're coming towards Oahu, and you're seeing all the big buildings with the X's on the window. Everybody makes X's on their window with masking tape to try to stop the, from shattering. And you can see people boarding up houses and everything. We landed. We took the wings off the plane, which I didn't know you could do that. Okay, that was kind of weird. Put everything down, tied it down with these straps, and then he's like, you got to do this because the wind might blow the plane over. And then so I get to where you can see TV and stuff, and there's like, oh, there's a hurricane called Iniki coming. I don't know if you guys know nothing about history. Hurricane Iniki was the worst hurricane in Hawaii's history. And yeah, it was wrecked. So I just remember getting home and then watching on the TV as people are being blown down the street. So That was my first
Oh,
and last experience, and I don't want to fly no more.
it is fun when you think it gets bumpy in big ones.
Oh
Big
God,
airplanes get
not no.
in a little one. And the funny thing is, so funny story, got the same story, you know? Initially, I was like, I'm not flying. I'm like, the ex is a pilot with a tiny plane, and I never felt comfortable flying his plane. Simply because there was one moment we are coming back into town, and he's like, hey, hold the plane steady for a second. And we hit one of those air holes. You know, you see them in the big planes too, where it literally, you just dump down and come right back up. And it happens to me. I'm like, oh, hells no. He loves his freaking plane. If I know, you go take this thing. So yeah, I'm just sitting here. I'm just smiling. And then especially hitting a hurricane and all the things. Oh yeah, you
Bruh.
had fun on that
When
one.
it drops, I'm telling you, you guys, I'm not even joking. When it drops, I felt my viscera just go all the way down
yeah.
to my toes. It is
yeah.
crazy. It is the most. I have jumped out of planes on purpose, but dropping with, having a whole plane drop out the sky, it's scary.
The thing is, it really, once you understand all of it, it's no big deal.
Yeah, I
Because
get it
it's
now.
literally just going up and down the hills
Yeah.
with your car. But if you do that in a car, you see when it's gonna go up
Well,
and down.
the ground
you don't
is
see
nowhere
it in
near
a
you
plane. It
either.
just happens.
So
it's like
yeah,
you just,
I don't know why, Evie, but you're right. The ground is nowhere near you, so it's nothing to freak out. You got plenty of time to correct and get back. But if you don't know
It
that
is-
joint's coming,
yeah.
you're just like, this is cool, bro. I really like this flying stuff. This is so dope. You just kind of, and then all of a sudden, shoo, like Bugs Bunny. I was like,
and
bruh.
you need to be careful. That's why we always get told to fasten your seatbelt when you are sitting, because when you hit one of those holes, you can hurt yourself bad.
It'll take you out the seat. Like your body will come straight up out the seat. It's like that thing they do in Russia where they fly you up and drop you so that you can feel like you're in space for a little bit.
Yep.
Bruh, that's reality, fam. Like, anybody that doesn't think that's real, that's the real deal, Holyfield.
But man, it is so nice. You just, anybody that has never just gone out there and fly, no TSA, no lines, no whatever. You just walk out there, jump in a plane, and you go.
The other thing that I thought was fun, and I have some pictures of this on my Flickr somewhere. Not that many years ago.
Flickr. Do
maybe-
people still use Flickr?
I use Flickr because I have too much stuff up there and I can't get it out like fastly. I literally have 10, 15 years of like images up there. So yeah, it would suck. But we're going into Lanai and we're taking a small plane. And
Did you just send that hurricane to me?
no,
It is raining in San Diego. How is it raining in San Diego?
oh, I canceled a flight, so I have some credit. So I'm coming to San Diego because
When?
I saw you guys on the beach like drinking, and I was like, man.
You watch
gonna
Kelly
go,
and me?
I'm gonna go bother Kelly and Evie. Y'all gonna see Doc pop up in the middle of Kelly and Evie party and be like, "Hey." I already told Katie. I was like, "Look, we're gonna plan an ECAM meetup in San Diego, so I have an excuse to use these vouchers because they're going to expire in March or May, one of those
Dibs.
M's. So I got to use it." But yeah, it was we're going in and it was early in the morning. We left like as soon as the small plane could leave, which is something like 5:30. And we're up, you actually see the sun come to you. That is a trip. You're in the air above the clouds, and it's kind of dark, and you see the sun coming up above the clouds from up there. And I have a picture of it. This is back in like, iPhone 5 days, so it's not a gorgeous picture, but it's still, I can tell you, anybody who gets to experience it, bruh, try to experience it with your lady, though. I was with my boys, so it's not the same.
We did a trip a few years back. I'm like, California always has fires, right? And we did a trip and we came in through two layers. We had the smoke layer below us and completely flat on top. But you could see the black smoke. And then you had the regular cloud layer on top with the sun setting between. Those views, and believe me, you like views out of the big planes, screw that. A low wing where you have the whole top open of the plane,
God, yes.
watching the stars right after sunset. Oh yeah,
It is
There
so
is
good.
nothing that gets better than that.
It's so good. It was funny too because when we were going in that small plane, the guy goes to my friend Topher. He was like, "Hey, I need you to have these charts in your lap and be ready and put these headphones on because I'm going to ask you some things that you got to be able to just tell me like what they are." Right? That mic looks so pretty. Yeah, an EV shot. I do love it.
By the way, guess not that I had said I am not going shopping anymore. I went shopping again
What did you buy now?
because this is driving me insane. This whole
Oh,
here, no.
yeah. Did you get the Elgato? Bruh, it's lovely. It's lovely. Tom just made his video come out yesterday, but the Elgato is like fantastically lovely. You're gonna love every second of it. Like I have mine
I just
under
want
now.
it down. I'm like, I constantly, because I'm actually bringing it in now. Have you seen this? I'm bringing in my microphone.
I like it.
So I want this whole crap, so the bottom one, and I have hit it. Even when just recording YouTube videos, I'm like, okay, this needs to change.
It was super dope to see you and Joel yesterday, and just like I like the streams where you kind of just hanging out and talking story, but still learning how to do to click up and stuff like that. I think that's what's going to separate sort of the overproduced square streams versus the people streams.
Yeah.
People streams are going to win. And all of the people who are making streams are trying to make overproduced like square streams. The people streams will win always. I don't know why. I ain't going to, put too much of my opinion on it, but I can just tell by the chat.
It is the connection. So what I think happens in those streams is, and you need to find the balance. I am a get shit done, let's get to the point, this is how it's working kind of person. It's like I want to give you the answer, but looking back at how I have grown in my video, my last few months have been learning to actually connect. I'm not just here to just give you an answer and make your life easy. Yes, that's my goal. I want to systemize and process your business. But people need to connect with me. They need to be able to chat with me, to learn more about me, which is why I'm always like, okay, what are we drinking tonight? I am not doing alcohol. I'm actually rehydrating because I've been drunk for 2 days in a row. So let's be a good girl tonight and have those conversations. So it's finding that balance of having conversation, connecting, having guests in, but still delivering value and getting to the point, and not just... I had talked with Joel afterwards, so I can use him as an example, not make it the Joel show. I cannot have him just talk for an hour about Dumbo because he had that thing on yesterday, where you still need to also find the balance of chatting with the people that are live on your stream, but delivering value and coming back rather than just going squirrel and not providing any value.
That's funny. That's funny. And it was, to me, it was just good.
And Joel didn't do that. I just used him because we literally talked about that after the show.
Yeah. That's cool. I see MTD is in the building. She got her phone. Yay. Yes, no SIM card. You don't need a SIM card, Ma. I didn't put one. You just start setting it up, and it automatically puts your do jammy onto over here. You don't need your SIM card.
But what's the slot for? I'm like, I didn't have to put a SIM card in or anything.
No.
But
Okay,
I do
so
have a slot there.
Yeah, in the past, so it's called a dual SIM phone now, right?
Ooh, so I can add a second one to that.
You could add a second one. So in the past, what happened is they would put your AT&T account on your SIM, and then you'd have to make it. I said this early in the beginning. You have to make an appointment, go to AT&T they can move it to the back. And the reason why you want to leave the pocket open if you travel, say you take a trip to Mexico, you can just go to the convenience store and get a SIM card, slap it in, and then you could be on Telefono, right? Or for me, I go to Japan, I could just in the airport grab a SIM card, slap it in, and then now my phone is Nihongo no koto ga dekimashita do. So you're just kind of good to go. But also, if you're like here in say the U.S., you can get yourself a Ryan Reynolds Mint Mobile $15 a month business line and have it in your same cell phone. So You know, if you're going to pick a baby carrier, pick Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile is the best baby carrier out there. And they basically use T-Mobile, so it's good to go. But yeah, that's why it's cool to have that dual SIM.
What's the thingy on the right-hand side?
Oh, hold on. Let me answer Paul's question real quick. I was just about to pick up my phone and show you, Paul. There's an application called Field Monitor, FIELD Monitor, MONITOR, and it will basically give you everything: histograms, focus, false color, like everything. So you can control all of that from an iPad or an iPhone. It's the equivalent of having one of these little Sony monitors atop your camera. So that's what I've been using. That app has been out for a long time. I swear I've been using the app like 8-9 years. But yeah, it's like $20, but it's worth it because then you can use it to control everything. And so that's what I use it for.
As I'm polishing my phone.
I know, right? Until I go upstairs and get my case, I'm going to be tripping. Oh, this thing is going to take forever. All right. I guess I'm going to have to go eat lunch and then come back and play with the phone.
Yeah, but tell me what's that?
What's what?
On the power button side, there is something on the bottom. It's not a button or anything, but what is that?
That's the SIM slot.
No, the SIM slot is on the other side.
Okay, hold on.
The SIM slot is next to the volume buttons.
I got to pop it out. Oh, yeah, you're right.
The SIM slot is next to the volume buttons. That looks like it could be, I don't know, a sensor or something.
It's a sensor. I think we're all hoping that that'll eventually become the fingerprint sensor. But
yeah,
it's
because
not.
Apple always needs to be behind everything.
Yeah. In the old phone, that is where the SIM did go before. Now the SIM's on the other side. I got Sierra. This beat is automatic, supersonic,
Why?
hypnotic,
Come
funky,
on.
fresh.
There we go. Now tell me, why the hell didn't they do the Pro Max in the red color?
I don't know.
I wanted the red color, but I wasn't going to go
That's
Max.
That's what I got Karen for her birthday. And the FedEx
Just
man
not
is
tell
coming.
anybody.
Yeah, the FedEx man is going to come while I'm down here. And she's going to be like, what the is this? She doesn't know. But her birthday's not until next Sunday on the 3rd. So then I'm like, I got to have...
Are you really going to make her wait?
No, I can't, because if anything happens and you got to return it or something, right? That would be a problem. It would be past the date. But she, you know, in Japan, even Okinawan, same as Japanese, it's bad luck to celebrate your B-Day early. So I got to get her over the superstition part first. But
we're not celebrating yet. You're just testing.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good answer. I'll use it. I'll say Evie said, and she's smart. She's German, so she knows the technical side of things. No, I would never buy an iPhone 13. This is a Pro Max. I like big toys, and I cannot lie. My favorite thing about it so far is I can just tell by looking at the screen, even though it's still restoring from the iCloud, I can tell from looking at the screen, being an old person with bad eyes, I can see already how much clearer it is. That's clear. It is heavier, though. I can feel that. And then I won't know for another 55 minutes, unfortunately, Nick. My iCloud is taking forever.
Hey, Mr. Apple.
Yes, ma'am.
So my Android, lovely function of a swipe to go back rather than having to hit a damn button. Is that possible on Apple, or is
it's possible?
Okay, where do I turn that on? Settings, I'm guessing.
So open up any old app. Let's pick Safari. Just open up Safari. Okay, take your phone, put it at the very bottom of the screen. I mean your phone, this thing, your finger. Very bottom of the screen. And then see that little that little candy bar at the bottom? It's a small little line.
Yeah.
You kind of slightly lift it up and pull left or right. Can you see it?
It's weird.
When you're showing this, when you look at the screen and you put your finger over there, there's a tiny little line at the bottom, and all you do is just grab it with your finger and lift up just a smidgen and move left or right, and that switches apps. If you
No,
move,
I'm not meaning switching app. That's all fine. Totally makes sense. Not a problem.
okay.
What I'm talking about is, hold on, let me show you on Apple.
Tom.
So what I can do when you've been on a website, you are like, I don't even know, 3 pages down.
Oh, you just want to switch back 3 pages?
And just go back. I can literally swipe, and
Yeah, we
that's
have
the
that.
back button in the browser.
That's
but
the
I
same
don't
thing.
want to hit a button.
Yeah, it's the same thing for us too. You just swipe backwards with your finger.
Do I have to turn that on?
Come from the edge. So come from off the edge and pull across.
Okay.
Same. Yo. Tom, I sent you that DM about your drum covers while I was standing in line at the Apple Store. Tom got new drum covers. That means we're going to get a new Buck solo night. I'm just waiting for it. Okay, members, it's going to be Tom Buck drum night. Like, I'm in. I got my bottle over here. It's almost empty, though. I got just a couple of splashes left in there.
Do I have to turn that on? Nothing is happening.
We get Eric. We get up. Evie can say it for real. Mike can say it messed up.
We get up.
Yeah.
We gates. Just stay with we gates. Makes it easier.
Yeah, okay. Eric understands you. I don't. You can have an entire conversation with Eric and he will understand you.
Yeah, he might but he also might follow my mom's example and make fun of me.
Are you been away long enough that it's starting to come out funny?
Apparently, I now have an accent in every language.
The in-between accent. I remember those days.
Oh, there is no in between anymore. I'm like, I dream, I think, I speak English. It really, I wouldn't say I'm translating to German now, but it does take quite some brain power to think in German. I'm like, if somebody talks German to me right after I talk to my mom on the phone, different story. I just switch back and I'm in it, but it takes me a moment to actually get back to German. And then the biggest thing that still happens is I switch numbers because, for example, 25 is 25 is 5 and 20 in German language. So it's not 25, it's 5
same
and
like Japanese.
20.
Okay, I have a theory about this, Evie. I have a theory about this. It's super funny. Eric said, Jammer gets good, danke. Jammer get good, danke.
Erik, im Übrigen, die sollen sich mal nicht aufregen über Akzente, weil das heißt nur, dass wir mehrere Sprachen sprechen.
I feel like my BMW is talking to me right now.
I told him because he said, damn accent. And I'm like, you know what? The only ones, my mom is making fun of me, but
Well,
anybody
Eric's accent
else
is going to be
that's,
Swiss anyway, so ignore him.
anybody that makes fun of accent is just jealous because they usually just speak one language.
So I like the URL bar at the bottom for sure, Paul. I love that part. That's my favorite part of iOS 15. I've been on iOS 15 since June, and that's my favorite thing so far because you don't have to reach up. Anyway, the reason why my theory, Evie, the reason why Americans are so bad at math is because we use words for things that don't have a logical perception to it. So, for instance, in Japanese, German, Spanish, most other language, you get 1 through 10, and everything after that is 10 plus whatever the other 9 digits are, and then 20 is 2 10s plus whatever the next, and then 30 is 3 10s, and then, so that's how you work. So every other country can do math better than us because we made up words like 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, right? And then we just have weird,
The French have it though too.
Yeah, I think that's where we got it from.
Onze, douze, treize.
Right? So because in the languages where they count 1 to decade and then however many decades plus the next integer, it's easier to add in your head because you can just say if 42 is 4 10s 2, right? The way you would say it in Japanese, Spanish, or German, you can just think faster. So when someone says take 42 and add it to 73, you can go 4 tens plus 7 tens is 11 tens, and then 2, 3, 5. So 11 tens 5. Boom, you got it. You can just 150 like that. So I became fast at math by converting all my math to Japanese. When someone says
to this day, I am still counting in German. When
yes, it's better. Don't
working
switch.
as a server and changing I'm like.
Oh, also, I agree with Paul. Why is math single? It's not. It's maths. It should be plural. But I think they just did it to be a-holes because we were getting away from it over here. They just made up stuff, right? So I honestly...
You don't need to be ashamed, Eric.
And plus, we still don't do metric properly, so I don't know why. But all of the above, once you convert to metric, you can just do things in your head so much quicker. But
oh my God, it's all about 10 and 100. Done.
It's so simple. Especially for a country that can't add.
Still to this day, I'm like, what ounces? I have to look it up every single... And all of my stuff is running in metric system. Anything I weigh, anything I do, it's like, yeah, not happening.
I do everything in metrics because it's so much better. Well, then it's more funny that we still have the imperial system in an entire country that can't do maths anyway. So like you would do it better if you did it in metric, you ding dong. Never mind the conversion. Just forget what you know and start all over.
We are not doing stones and barrel. Not happening.
Oh, stones, barrel, how many hands? Like Paul would be like, let's say 5 stone. Like, I don't even remember. I forgot what stone equal. I think it was 17 pounds. I forget. I should know this. I was on British Tech Network for 12 years. So I should know this. Oh, 14. There it is. It's 14 pounds. Oh, that's super funny. I don't know why I couldn't remember that.
Maybe I should have imported my Android. I'm like, shit, I need my authenticator, and I need this, and I need that.
18 and a half stone. Use Google Authenticator. You can import it. It works really good. I use my authenticator through 1Password, so it also...
I use mine through LastPass.
Okay, so you're good because it will sync the authentication codes.
Oh yeah, it's all synced. I'm like, I pretty much have my phone set up in a way that I could lose the phone without a problem.
That's exactly what I say. I'm proud of that, having it in a way.
I would die without my files, so this thing better be set up. And no, Paul, it is not my first iPhone. I actually stood in... Oh, there is a video somewhere. I was on TV standing in line for the iPhone, I need to say alive, 4, 5? Something like that. Back in the day when you stood in line for 3 hours to get the new iPhone.
These people in chat, Paul Duncan, not Dixon, I was about to say, Paul Duncan is making trouble. He's trying to tell Glenn to call me while I'm live and then be like, oh, the boss is calling. Paul, I thought you were on my team. All right. No, we're trying to see, we're having a problem with the BMAC widget. But, okay, here's an oddity. Here's an oddity right here. Let me do this.
By the way, I probably should look at my calendar and make sure I don't have any other appointments.
Yeah, you. Why are you getting me in trouble with the boss, damn it?
Nothing planned. Cool.
I'm laughing at
I was talking with your boss earlier.
Katie?
Yep.
So was I. Because we were trying to figure out what happened with the stream this morning. It was super odd. It just did something silly.
It's your fault.
No, it wasn't me. Okay.
It's always you.
See, it still doesn't work, man. Let's see. So if I go, he said try to stop it and start it again. Okay. Nope. And then stop it. Start it again. Nope. Didn't work.
I do have to say, I do like my whole face recognition thingy.
Oh, face recognition is truth. no, no, no.
Oh, I need to turn off my haptic feedback and the damn beeping.
Damn, I can't type today. Holy goodness.
Restore
What did you say? Did you say something in German? Boom.
Pissing me off.
Yo, so Paul, in iOS 15, you can set up face recognition with the mask. It works. It works flawlessly. The other thing that you can do, so two things. You can do face
Or
recognition.
you just come
with
to
the-
San Diego where nobody needs to wear a mask anymore. We are
No,
all
freak that.
vaccinated.
I'm vaccinated. I'm still wearing my mask. I don't trust other people. So
No, I wear it inside too. Don't get me
here's
wrong.
the other thing you can do, Paul. If you happen to have a watch, when your phone is in the same hand as your watch, it automatically unlocks. So that works as well. Well, technically it's within proximity, but the proximity is a little tight. So I find it does it better when I have it in my watch hand, which is where I hold it anyway because I'm right-handed. So as soon as I put the phone over there, the watch opens the phone for you. So those two things they've added because of the situation. You can do Face ID with the mask, and you can also do this. So the watch is safer, by the way. The watch is safer because if you have someone like your kid look similar to you, they could probably open your phone. So I would do the watch one instead of the face one. But the way you do it is you put the mask half on and you do that face rotating thing. And then when it does the second scan, you put the mask on the other side and then you do the face rotating thing and then it works. It's kind of cool.
Damn, we got a storm rolling in here. It's like with thunder and all, and it's actually wet out there.
Now Anna
What's
is
happening?
joining in on the fun, getting me in trouble.
Nobody needs to put you in trouble. You do that all yourself.
That's right. Nobody put baby in the box. What was that? Dirty Dancing.
Yeah,
Sunto
whoever did not know that reference, I even know that one. You don't get to talk to me.
Why, are you not a pop culture person? The most fun thing to do.
I don't remember movies. Most movies
Oh.
I just don't remember. They don't stick, but baby stuck.
The funniest thing to do is to mess up Luria with pop culture references because she don't know any of them. So it's kind of fun to mess with her, and then she gets frustrated. Swiss German, Austria, Ecam.
Oh yeah, Eric, I'm up for
yeah.
anything. Just remember, I have to think when I'm speaking German now. So we're gonna have some good laughs on that one.
Oh, John. Dang, Paul, I don't need another watch. Paul, why you showing me this crap? Damn it, Dixon. Oh, the brushed steel one is gorgeous.
The what? What are you looking at?
This watch that Paul put in the chat, this Sunto Core.
The what?
Oh,
The
black
where?
and yellow. It's SUUNTO space Core. It's beauty. Oh, this might come in good for your piloting days. Oh my, Paul, which one did you get? Oh, black and red, Manchester United. Shut the. Damn it, Dixon. This is freaking dope. Oh my God.
I like actually. Are those smart? No, those are regular watches. Are those smartwatches?
No, it's smartwatch.
I like I am happy to report Samsung is finally bringing their original Galaxy look back. That's what I'm excited about. I
Oh,
like the
nice.
Galaxy smartwatches.
Dude. What's up, Smitty? Good to see you here. We was teasing you the other day for getting Keith in trouble with Tina because it was funny.
I love how access don't worry, we are nice. Yeah, but you guys are also European. I know what nice means for us. No, I'm joking. Just reminds me of back in the day when the Americans didn't get my black humor. And I do have some really bad jokes. But
Kirsten from the German community, she's awesome. I did a stream with her. Hey, it woke up.
I never had the green apple screen. Why didn't I?
Oh, no, you
Or
don't.
maybe
You
I
don't.
didn't see it.
No. So let me explain to you how this works. This is funny. This is a dock thing. So I have two shortcuts that run, right? When my phone is 100% charged, the wallpaper is green. Okay?
Got it.
This going to sound complicated, but it's not really. All right, let me go to my wallpaper and settings so you can understand, because it's kind of cool what I did, and it's a thing. So I have that. Where you at, wallpaper? I have that one show up when it's green, right? If I go to my choose wallpaper settings, oh, it 86 my other ones. I got to put them back. Okay, so I have another one that automatically shows up when the battery power is down. Actually, it's in a hidden folder. So I wonder if it'll trigger. I have to open shortcuts to see when it does. No, I made a shortcut, JA. So I made a shortcut that reads the battery. It says if the battery is at 100%, show green. When the battery is between like 80 and 20, there's like a rainbow colored background. And then when it's under 20, there's a red background to let me know it's time to plug it in. And it's all done through shortcuts and a little Boolean math.
Now, here's the new God damn it, what's going on with my focus today? New old iPhone user here. Where do I build those shortcuts?
There's actually an app called Shortcuts.
Okay, cool.
So,
I guess-
oh my God. You are the automation queen. Oh, your life just changed. Yvonne, your life has just changed. Yo, Shortcuts is gonna like blow your mind. Oh my God, you don't even know. Follow some dude named Matt Casanelli and Rosemary Orchard. Rosemary is from Paul Dixon's side of the woods, but follow those two and then get your shortcut game on. There is a stream with Matt and I on my channel from like 2 months ago.
Yeah,
but
I saw that.
As soon as Monterey becomes legit, we're building a bunch of eCam shortcuts. Like, click this button, start eCam, send out the tweet, send out the Facebook post, shut off every damn thing. I mean, shut it all down. Like, it's going to be a single button press. The wallpapers, yeah, Rosemary Orchard is 100% British. So, yes, that is her British name. She's adorable. I love Rosemary. She's super nice and freaking genius. If you listen to iOS Today or watch iOS Today, because it comes in either video or audio, Rosemary's there. Rosemary also was a guest on my show right before Matt. So, yes. The wallpapers I got from website. I forget. Oh, la, la, la. So so it's in my automations. Okay, here you go. I'll show you some other stuff that you guys don't even know about. See these automations right here? I guess what you should do, Doc, is actually plug the damn thing in and then you can just show them. But there it is. So there's my automations. So I'll show you like when the battery level falls below 20%. I'll just go ahead and run this automation even though my battery is not at that level.
Oh, shortcuts come straight with the phone.
Yeah. It doesn't want to do it because the files haven't fully loaded to the phone yet. So I'll show you on a different stream later. But yeah, it will get there. It's Apple Shortcuts is better than Zapier, but you can integrate Zapier as well. So it's different. Shortcuts does man, I can't even get into it, Smitty. It's a long conversation, but Shortcuts is life. Shortcuts is available for all Apple phones. It's been on Apple phones forever and a day. It used to be called Workflow. So you pretty much
can completely automate your life, because when my iPhone joins my home Wi-Fi, I can turn on my music, I can turn up the lights, blah, whatever I want to do.
Bruh, look at that. I got that. When my phone walks in the house, my phone knows it's home. It automatically turns on the Philips. If it's between X time and X time, it fires up the coffee pot. Like you don't even know. Like it's all the things.
You are lazy.
What?
I said you are lazy, but you are actually just efficient.
Oh, it's efficient. Okay, so here's one. I'll show you. This one will crack you up. Most people don't know this.
At one point, he's going to have an automation that says when he's coming close enough to that Wi-Fi hotspot, his toilet seat is going to heat up.
What? Yes, it's coming. Except for I live in Hawaii. Toilet seat's always hot. Okay, check this out. This is a Hilton card, right?
Uh-huh.
This is an iPhone. When I pass the Hilton card behind the iPhone, it just says shortcut ran at the top. You see that notification?
Uh-huh.
Topher just got a text. This is in a NFC.
Yeah,
So,
I got that.
So my phone just texted Topher something messed up. So every time I run this card past the NFC sensor, it texts Topher. So I got NFC cards to unlock the door when the UPS man comes and I'm live and I don't want to get, I just doink, and then it'll unlock the door. So you could even put an NFC tag on your table that says, I'm ready to stream. Take your phone, touch it. It will send out the tweet, send out the Facebook reminder, set the task and click up, check with the guests.
Dude, I'm supposed to be celebrating Oktoberfest this weekend. I might just stay home and set up my automations.
Man, you switched to wine, so your Oktoberfest days are over.
Oh, screw you. Why? How am I? No. No. We have, I don't even know. There is a American-German community or whatever that are putting on an Oktoberfest in El Cajon, which is supposedly the best. So we are going.
I know what alcohol is.
We are going to that one on Sunday, and then meeting the girls. So you're gonna get to see Kelly and me on pictures again. Actually, two Kellys and me. And before that, we are dropping off in another brewery that is releasing their Märzen today.
Oh, dude, my favorite spot for everything Oktoberfest here closed down. The lady went back to the mainland, but my favorite thing is she used to make the most wicked Käsespätzle, which I absolutely love. One of my favorite. Lingonberry torts. And then, oh my God, why am I dumb? It's the gigantic, like, pork leg.
Schweinshaxen.
Schweinshaxen. Oh, come on, girl. Yo, shut up. That is life. That is the best part. Käsespätzle and Schweinshaxen and Lingenberg. Oh, what? Where did you get that? My friend tries to make me do it by hand, and I suck at it. Wait, you got muted. You muted yourself.
Yeah, because I unplugged my headset to go. We have Aldi in San Diego.
Oh, shut the front door. Can you send me a picture of that? I got to send that to Jerome. Dude, Lingonberry
and
torts.
I actually need to head over to Aldi. They just real. So Aldi is a weird thing for Americans. Aldi is in general a grocery store, but they also have quote weird stuff. Like you can find kids' shoes.
It's like
when
elevated
they're
Trader
having
Joe's. That's the best way to explain it. It's like a way elevated Trader Joe's. I love Aldi.
And they do Wednesdays. They are releasing weekly specials on Wednesday, and this Wednesday they did German week, which means they have the pork schnitzel frozen, ready to go. You just bring them home, throw them in the, don't have to do it. They have the Dominosteine, which is the jelly and cake square little thingies. Have you ever seen those? What else do they have? They have the
yes, Schweinshaxen is the
flaky dough with apple or berries inside.
Oh,
and
the strudel.
They have
the strudel.
a whole bunch.
Come on.
So I need
Hey,
I probably should go.
I lived in Stuttgart for a hot minute, so I understand about going to the Hofbrau and getting the strudel and the Schweinshaxen and the Wiener Schnitzel, Jäger Schnitzel, Rahm Schnitzel, Pepper Schnitzel. Like, I love me German food. That's my favorite. There's a town in Northern California called Solvang, and it's right outside.
Here.
It's right outside, huh?
Isn't that right up north by me here?
Yeah, Solvang is near Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
It's like Germany in California. Just go there.
Solvang. Yep.
Oh my God.
It is.
Oh my God.
It's not far. How far? Hour
Cali
and a
knows.
half or something?
When I go to California, I go there always because they got like it's like Germany in California, bro. It's so freaking good.
You just come to me, red cabbage, homemade dumplings, and roasted duck.
Man, Evie, you making my fat ass hungry. This is some bullshit.
So bad. From home. Yeah, I do. So whenever I actually have a house again and have enough room, what do we have? Yeah, 3.5 hours. No, that's a flight. 3.5 hours. Is it that far up?
You
I
got a
didn't
little
know
plane
that's
now.
far up.
So you got a little plane now. You can just get
I'm
there.
not allowed to fly alone yet. But yeah, I used to do German after Christmas dinner. So the Saturday after Christmas, because nobody does anything anymore and nobody is ready for New Year's yet, I used to do German Christmas dinner, meaning I had my oven full of ducks, easily 6-7 ducks. Red cabbage, did the homemade potato dumplings with the crumbles inside myself, and then every guest brought a little something so that we had another main dish and stuff. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You'll love it. Sylvain is technically Danish town, but you'll love it because like
same thing.
And then my friend's winery is there, so we always go to help bottle or to do corking, stuff like that. And so they're in Los Olivos, which is right outside of Santa Ynez. It's all in the same Santa Barbara Square. And yeah,
Eric,
gosh.
you are mean. Wienerler. I haven't. No, actually, Aldi regularly has a couple pretty good ones. I used to have a Russian butcher in Sacramento where I was living. So they had the Polish stuff, they had the Russian stuff, they had the Czech stuff, and they had the German stuff. And they had the real smoked Wienerler. Oh my God. So good. I ate those cold. I didn't even have to heat them up or anything. I literally ate those cold.
Yo, I can't believe that Aldi has cheese, egg, spitzel. Shut the front
And those
door.
are the onion ones. There is more. And I got Erdnussflocken. They're selling them right now at Aldi again too. So Erdnussflocken. I got all kinds of stuff. That's why I love Aldi.
Oh,
Which
this
reminds
is
me,
crazy.
I need to go shopping tomorrow morning. Oh,
Yeah.
no. Please, Eric. Not Wienerler in a jar. No.
Oh no,
No.
Eric, you're killing me. That is super funny. Oh man, now I'm gonna have to come to San Diego just to go to Aldi and buy all of this stuff and bring it back, right?
Heck yeah.
Oh,
But yeah, if you look.
Carly, on my
if
streams, JA is just Smitty over here. he got upgraded to Smitty.
Yeah, when you look at the Aldi website and you do the weekly, actually, where are the our weekly ads? I go through the weekly ads. 92124. That's my zip code. We are using this one. They have all the things this week.
Oh, that's
They got
crazy,
my
boss.
Rotkraut again. They got the potato sticks, white flavored. Oh, They have Bienenstich. You know what Bienenstich is?
Mm-mm.
Bienenstich is. It's a cake. It's a type of cake where you have like a cream filling and you have almonds on top and a honey glaze. All the things.
I love it. Carly said we mentioned Oktoberfest and Eric is going off because normally Eric is quiet. He says a couple random things, but now.
Eric is my favorite right now because I totally can talk food with him.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. Well,
But
Eric-
he's got to
Eric's-
rub it in. He literally
No.
was just in Germany eating with friends an hour ago. I'm like, this is about the only thing I really miss about Germany, and it's the food.
Yep, 100%.
And it's also the price of the food. I can
100%.
buy really good cheese and really good salami for a fraction of the price that I have to pay here to get the good stuff.
There is, and I don't remember the exact name of it, but in Nuremberg, they have the Nuremberg sausage sandwich, where it's like 3 or 4 sausages smashed into a, I guess it's a roast broth, right? It's just
Rostbratwürstler.
but yeah, it's famous in Nuremberg. But you'll get like a bun, right? You'll get like a Kaiser roll, and it'll have like 3 or 4 like sausages in it, and the dope thick mustard. And it's my favorite sandwich in Germany. I can't remember what it's called, but I can show you what it looked like though.
Look at that right there. Why is my height? Look at that one right there. Deutsche Küche cheese and garlic sage spätzle.
Oh, come on. That's
$3.99 a bag. $3.99 a bag.
This
That's
is what
it.
I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, those are the Nürnberger.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Yo, that is like, look at this Evie over here showing us some sassy. Hold on.
That's why I need to go shopping. We got. Oh, look at that! They have the Nürnberger Würstler right there. Didn't even see that. They got the Nürnberger Würstler. You got the Spätzle next to it. You got the red cabbage, Rotkraut. The German lentil soup. You got the soft pretzels, which I'm sorry, American pretzels cannot keep up with those.
Oh no. Yo, German pretzels is life.
And that's the Bienenstich I was talking about. This one is really good too, the Frangipan. It's like the marzipan, but not made out of, what's marzipan made out of? It's the other one.
I've had the frangipane one, whatever you said. I've had that before.
And there's the Domino. Dominoes. Oh yeah, I'm hungry. I need to go grocery shopping.
Oh my God, this is crazy.
And then you have those are. It's just weird because it is a grocery store, and then you can get this kind of stuff.
Oh, you know what else is good? Currywurst and palms. I love that.
And what?
Palms, potatoes, palms.
Oh.
Currywurst and palms. Man, don't make fun of me.
We always make fun of you.
Oh my God, now you guys made me hungry. I really, 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 really want a Schweinsteiger. Where did Evie go? There you go. When one of my favorite players back in the day in soccer was Bastian Schweinsteiger, because his name meant ladder climber or pig climber. Pig climber. I was like, how your last name is
Schweinsteiger.
Yes, Schweinsteiger. How's your name Pig Climber? Don't make any
It's
sense.
funny. It's funny when I call my peeps Schleimscheiße, because even in German language it has multiple meanings. It can be used in a bad way where it's literally just ass kisser. But you also use the Schleimscheiße, for example, with when you are dating and they're giving you really good compliments, that kind of thing. You're just trying to make
like
up with me.
bullshit. Yeah.
Not in the sense of really bullshit. It's just like you're buttering me up, so more in a fun, cute way. But yeah,
I gotta remember that one. So when it came up with Slime Chaser, how the heck do you spell that?
Schleimscheiße. SCHLEIM. SCHLEIM. And then SCHEI. It would be the weird S, but you can do a double S. ER.
Okay, there you go. I got it. Schleimscheiße.
Schleimscheiße.
I gotta remember that.
It becomes really interesting when you call your ex a Schleimscheiße while you're still dating him, and his boss's wife is German, and he asks her what Schleimscheiße means, and she interprets as the ass kisser version, and she just laughs her ass off. And he comes back home and he's like, "What did you call me?" There you go, Eric. Eric just typed it out for you.
There you go. I got it. I'm gonna bother Jerome Topher and Patrice. You know the lady that comes on to my stream sometime. My friend Patrice. Yeah, that's my German posse because Jerome and Topher live here. Patrice has visited us, but I know Patrice from when I worked at AOL and we were writing because she used to always come to all of our events, and then so I have them in my phone as my sauerkrauts.
I love Paul's comment. He's like from iPhone 13 to Schleimscheiße. Yeah, that's Dog's life shells. That's how this goes.
There you go. All right, gang, I'm out of here. I got to go get my case. I got to go eat some food because Evie done made me hungry. I got to go find out where Oktoberfest is popping because I want a pork leg.
Schweinshaxen.
Oh, yeah,
when are you finally going to remember this? Schweinshaxen. SCHWEIN
XWEIN Got it.
Yep, that's it.
I'm telling Jerome it's Oktoberfest.
Eric, every time I'm on a live stream, there is swearing and cursing. I just can't help myself.
Oh yeah, that's why Miss Eileen wasn't here, so we're good. Actually, she was here, but I had the censor thing over here ready. Where was it? I had it on this one. I had my censor tag ready to go, just in case we got out. Just in case we got out of hand. All right, gang.
Come on, I'm not that bad.
I will see you guys tomorrow in time for the stream. By that time, I'll have the whole iPhone all iPhoned up, and yeah, we did. I was waiting for it to boot up. It's still trying to do stuff. Nope, delete that. It's still trying to like bring all the items back, so it's still semi-empty. Evie has heard for a couple hours, and I don't have this many pages of apps because App Library sorts it out. So like my phone got long ways to go, but I will say I can just tell. Look, introducing photographic styles. Oh man, I can't wait to get like weird emojis from Evie. So
I had to right away. You knew that.
Yes. Wait till you see mine. I'm gonna just start sending you crazy shit now.
I can't even send you. I don't think I have your phone number actually.
I'll DM you, or ask Carly. She has it. But Carly has an Android, so all her messages come up in the green bubble. That's funny. All right, gang. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Aloha. Pasta. Thanks,
Bye.
Evie. I'm not even playing music. I'm just hanging up because I'm starving. Bye.